Hi, I'm John Herring and I work in the Student Life Office at Tulsa Community College. Today I want to take a few moments and talk about leading meetings. As a new leader of a student organization, you're going to have to run some meetings. And one of the very important things is you've got to find the time and the place when at least most of your members can meet. Really important is to start on time and secure a location well in advance so everybody knows where to be. And as a leader, you need to be there early. You need to be there before anybody else gets there so you can greet people as they're coming in, get to know them by name. So once the time to start the meeting happens, you need to have an agenda. It can be a PowerPoint written, it can be printed, but some kind of to-do list ready to go. Don't come to a meeting and ask, hey, what do we need to talk about today? That's your job as the leader to figure out what we're supposed to talk about. Time management. You have to manage the time in that meeting. Sometimes it's fun to chase rabbits, it's fun to tell jokes and brainstorm. And some meetings are planning meetings where you actually sit down and decide, okay, what kind of food are we going to have? Where are we going to have this catered from? Sometimes meetings are reporting meetings. You need to really know the difference. Again, those planning meetings, that's when you brainstorm. That's with a small group. They're usually very small, like 6 people, intimate, relaxed settings, that you're planning an event. A reporting meeting is once you've planned an event, you come back to your group and you decide, okay, this is what we're going to do, and you get feedback. You don't ask what kind of food you want. You've already decided that in the small group. The big group can give you some feedback to say, hey, have you thought of allergies or gluten-free menu options, some type of dietary restrictions? That's where you get feedback from the large reporting style meeting. Now, once you've kind of got your meeting set up, how it's going to run, some meetings are going to be very relaxed. You're just going to sit around, talk, kind of go through the agenda items. Some meetings are going to be very formal, where you'll have a gavel, you'll follow Robert's rules. This is really up to you and what your group has done in the past. Really, some guidelines are everybody gets a fair say. You have to have everybody's opinion considered. You don't have to act upon it, but at least they need to be listened to. Decisions are made, responsibilities are defined. In other words, this person's going to be in charge of this person's going to be in charge of this, and this is your timelines. And then responsibilities are defined. As a leader, you need to pick the people who are good at those things. And you need to set a timeline for them, hold them accountable, and make sure that they get the work done. So, in leading a meeting, those are some of the tips that I wanted to share with you today.